St. Mary's basketball. And here today, the Mount gets ready to take on Navy, a Patriot League foe that is in the midst of an outstanding start to their 2021-2022 campaign. So great to have you with us here from Knott Arena as we get ready for what is this Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. tilt. Now, the Naval Academy enters today with a record of 4-2. Their two defeats against high-level opponents, Virginia Tech and Louisville, and Navy pulled off an enormous upset over the University of Virginia in their opening game of this season. For Mount St. Mary's, they return home for just their second home game of the year. The Mount started with 5 of their first 6 on the road. They won at home against Washington College, a Division III opponent, going away. And they got an incredible overtime upset win at Robert Morris. Since then, a loss at Ohio. And now the tables turn in that Mount St. Mary's is about to play at home today for what will be 5 of their final 7 non-conference games and 7 of their next 9 overall. Between now and December 31st, the Mount plays 9 games, 7 of which are here at Knott Arena. So we got a great one. We're so happy to be with you here today. We're going to be live on TV locally, so if you're listening in here online on our social media streams or watching on NEC Front Row, if you're in the local area, you can watch this as well at 2 p.m. on WDVM-TV. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return right after this, we'll have a conversation with Mount St. Mary's head coach Dan Engelstad as this is Mount basketball. If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wins. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wins. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports. Hey, Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just... Welcome you back as we're getting ready for Mount St. Mary's and Navy. My name is Adam Bowl, joined by Mount head coach Dan Engelstad. And Coach, Navy is a program that obviously they haven't been in the NCAA tournament since 1998, but they're a team that won the Patriot League a year ago and in the regular season. And now, they look like they might be destined to do something.
UVA, which was
We welcome you back as we're getting ready for Mount St. Mary's and Navy. My name is Adam Pohl, joined by Mount head coach Dan Engelstad. And Coach, Navy is a program that obviously, they haven't been in the NCAA tournament since 1998, but they're a team that won the Patriot League a year ago and in the regular season. And now, they look like they might be destined to do something similar this season.
gotten out to a really good start. I mean, everyone's going to point to that win at UVA, which was a great win for them. But, almost more impressively was going into Furman, a place that's really hard to win, and playing well. I mean, this is a really disciplined basketball team. This is a team that on both ends of the floor, they don't hurt themselves. They execute. They play extremely hard. And it's a great challenge for us. We wanted to measure ourselves against, elite competition that's, we feel like is like us. And they're a team that had a great run last year. They're a very veteran team. They start only juniors and seniors and come off the bench with some veteran guys as well. So it's a team that's played a lot of basketball, not just in Division I basketball, but together. These guys have grown together, and they had some really good success last year. And I know they got hit kind of at the wrong time with COVID, or they could have been the Patriot League champion for the tournament as well as the regular season. So it's a great challenge for us. Excited to play in that arena, but we got to be on our game to compete today.
And you were on your game in that second half at Robert Morris. What an exciting comeback win. And a great effort as well at Ohio, where Jalen Benjamin really got it going. His scoring touch is really starting to show, isn't it?
You can tell he's getting more comfortable, especially on the offense end. And, we're playing him off the ball a little bit as well because he does a scorer. He's somebody that can really get it going in a hurry. And we're looking forward to seeing him continue to develop on both ends of the floor, and because he's a really special talent, and today will be a great opportunity against a really good defense for him to make some plays.
This is also that start of a stretch of games where Mezi Afram could really stand out. He had a great second half at Ohio, and he's been so good on the offensive end at driving the ball to the basket, but he also defensively gives you so many options as to how to frame up your man-to-man defense.
And no really secret. I mean, we're putting Mezi on the team's best player most nights, and we have that luxury because he can guard 1 through 5. Today will be no different. He's got to have a huge matchup against John Carter, who's playing really good basketball right now. But Mezi's bought into being able to shut guys down and lock up defensively, and we're going to need him to really to be locked in on that end. But then on the offense end, like you said, he's being aggressive to the basket, scoring the ball more, being more consistent, and just making the right plays. And this is another opportunity for Mezi to be aggressive, but also make good plays, not just for himself and others, because he's going to continue to attract the defense.
I know that when we get into NEC play, Mount St. Mary's, it's all about your half-court defense, the kind of toughness that you guys bring night in and night out. So you talked about it in our first question here about Navy and the fact that they really bring a lot of the similar attributes to what they bring to the Patriot League. Is it great to face a team that in some ways is similar to you?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to play really hard on the defensive end. We played them last year, so we kind of had a snapshot of how physical that they play. You can talk about it, but until you're there and you see it, they try to just take away everything that you run, and they try to do it, with their physicality. So, it's what we're preaching to our guys. One thing that we have not been good at this year is rebounding, and that's something that Navy does really well. So we have to take a step forward today and really holding them to one shot. I think our defense is getting better. It's improving. But our rebounding percentage is awful right now, and that's something that if it continues to be awful against a really good Navy team, then you're in trouble. So it can't just be our bigs. They've got to work and box guys out. But we need a collective group. Our guards got to get in there, and if it's good to play against teams that are this physical, because at the end of the day, that's what our league is too. It's a very physical league. So this is a good prep as we are getting closer to league play, which is only a little over a month away.
And in that month, it's going to be a very different month for Mount St. Mary's, because in the first month, you played 5 of your first 6 on the road. Now you're going to play 5 of your final 7 here of non-conference play at home. How big is it for you guys to be able to play more games here at Knott Arena?
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, our early part of the schedule is never easy. You know, we traveled a lot, and just to be back here, practicing here, getting a shoot around in your gym, we have to now be able to protect our home court, and that's something that's really important for our program. And it's great that we get to play 7 of the next 9 at home, but it doesn't just magically happen. We have to play good basketball. We have to compete at a high level, and we're all looking forward to getting back in front of our crowd. They were fantastic in our Washington College game. I mean, today will be a little different with no students here being on break, but we fed off that energy and hope to be able to feed off it as we go through this December.
All right, Coach, best of luck today, and we'll talk again soon, hopefully after a win against Navy.
Thanks, Adam.
That's Mount Head Coach Dan Igglestadt. We're going to take a break, and we're back with more right after this.
Extraordinarily, because for
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street. Hometown Sports. And a pull back with you from that arena as we get ready for the Mount St. Mary's and Navy here this afternoon. A big tilt between these two now. You know, this is a Navy team. They have played recently. In fact, these two teams have played in each of the last 2 years. But Mount St. Mary's is a club that has not beaten Navy since 9 years ago. But it was the last time that the Academy was here at Knott Arena. As it's hard to believe, I mean, 9 years ago, it was Jamie and Christian's first year at Mount St. Mary's, his second ever home game a long time ago. The Mount beat Navy 72-65. So two teams that are expected to be near the top of their respective conferences in the Mount, and Navy going at it here today. We're going to take a quick break. We are back in 1 minute's time. And when we return, we will have starting lineups and the opening tip to this one. Mount St. Mary's and Navy coming up here as this is Mount Basketball.
We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland, whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little More team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
Make sure your youngsters can be a part of the action all year long as a member of the Junior Mountaineers Club. Kids ages 13 and under can join for just $20. With that, they will receive admission to all men's and women's basketball and lacrosse games this season, along with a Junior Mountaineer t-shirt. Fill out your application today to sign up at mountathletics.com.
You're listening to the 6-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
All right, we welcome you back here to Knott Arena as we are getting ready for today's tilt. The Mount taking on Navy here this afternoon. The Mount's now listening in courtside here at Knott Arena.
A member of the class of 1963. Tom was a professor and assistant basketball coach. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a moment of silence to remember Tom Ryan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please remain standing and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are your starting lineups for today's game. First, for the midshipmen of Navy.
Folks, we're going to listen in to starting lineups, and we are joining TV live momentarily. So we'll come back in a moment and give you the starting lineups on our side here momentarily.
At guard, a 6'3" junior from Dublin, Pennsylvania, number 3, Sean Yoder. At forward, a 6'6" junior from Monroe, North Carolina, number 5, Tyler Nelson. At guard, a 6'4" senior from Macomb, Florida, number 20, Greg Summers. And at forward, a 6'8" junior from Falls Church, Virginia, number 31, Daniel Deaver. Navy is coached by Ed DeShellis, assisted by Alan Davis.
And from that arena here on the campus of Mount St. Mary's, it's time for Mount St. Mary's basketball. We're here today. The Mount hosts the Naval Academy. Navy off to an outstanding start in this 21-22 campaign. And we're so happy to have you with us live as we get ready for this non-conference tilt, the Mount of the Northeast Conference and Navy of the Patriot League here upcoming. Great to be with you today here locally on television on WDVM-TV. We are also online at necfrontrow.com as we are for all Mount St. Mary's home games. And of course, we'd love to have you here in person with us as well, as a good crowd is amassing here at Knott Arena. Let's take a look at the starting five for the Naval Academy. They get it going with 6'4" senior guard John Carter Jr., averaging nearly 14 points per game. 6'3" junior Sean Yoder gets the start. Greg Summers, a 6'4" senior. Junior from Falls Church, Virginia, 6'8" standing Daniel Deaver. And then rounding out the starting five, the 6'6" junior in Tyler Nelson. Head coach of the Naval Academy, Ed DeShellis, in his 11th year with Navy and his 26th consecutive season as a Division I head coach. Now for Mount St. Mary's, the Mount getting a big win last Friday night on the road at Robert Morris. They come into today 2-4 on the year. They will, though, after playing 5 of their first 6 on the road, play 5 of their next 7 in non-conference play and 7 of 9 overall here at home. The Mount gets it going with 5'10" junior guard Jalen Benjamin. He scored 23 in the loss against Ohio. Messi off from the 6'8" senior forward will get this start as well, averaging 9.2 points per game. Followed by the redshirt senior Nana Alpoku, who has scored in double figures in 4 of 6 games this year. Josh Reeves, who has hit multiple threes 4 times this season, averaging 7.2 points per game, will get the start for the Mount. And rounding it out, the man that's 4th all time in rebounding in Mount history, Malik Jefferson. He will get the start as well, the 6'9" senior forward. Mount head coach Dan Engelstad, in his 4th season, he came to the Mount from Division III Southern Vermont University College, and they were the Mountaineers. Now he's heading up one of the 3 teams here called the Mountaineers in Division I basketball here at Mount St. Mary's. Great to be with you today as the Mount testing themselves against a team in Navy that pulled a big upset to open the year. They took the lead with 5 minutes into the first half and held it throughout in a win at Virginia. And Navy 4-2 on the season. Also victors against Radford and Furman, along with Division III Washington College. The Mount with a dramatic overtime win at Robert Morris as they got the 3 at the buzzer just about to tie it in regulation from DeAndre Thomas. As we get ready to tip this thing off, it's a Poku for the Mount, and for Navy, it is Nelson. Mount St. Mary's wins the tip. Here we go. Time for Mount St. Mary's basketball on WDVM-TV. On the outside, Benjamin. Jump pass for a Poku with a foul line. Mezzi for 3. In and out. Offensive rebounds loose. Malik Jefferson has it. He'll kick it out. Rebounding a big part of this game today. Both these teams very physical in their half-court defense. A double team on Benjamin. Now Jefferson up top, back cut. Reeves to the goal, lays it up, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. A blocking foul underneath on Sean Yoder. And Reeves will get to the charity stripe. Oh, big to get that offensive rebound right out of the gate for Mount St. Mary's. And here is Reeves. Josh Reeves, who has been a 3-point shooter for the Mount out of the gate. And he's now 4 for 4 on the year for the line after making that first. Reeves is one of 2 players with double-digit 3-point field goals made. Now 6 games into the year for Mount St. Mary's, along with Jalen Benjamin as he makes both. And the Mount's off to a 2-0 lead. Mount St. Mary's in their home whites, blue numbers and gold trim. The Naval Academy in their blue tops, white numbers and gold trim. The Mount in there man-to-man as Deaver gets it going around his screen here. Carter Jr., he's the leading scorer for the Mids. In the lane with the left hand, unable to get it to go. The rebound brought down by the Mount. Yoder could not get it to fall. And here comes the Mount up by 2 early. Benjamin bumped on the outside. And that's important. John Carter Jr. picking up the foul. His first. Navy has just 1 player that scores in double figures per game, and it is John Carter Jr., who just picked up that foul. As Benjamin pull-up contested jumper is short. His first look, and it was a tough one. Tyler Nelson the rebound. Here comes Navy. As bringing it up the floor on the outside, this is Summers. Summers driving in the lane. Tries to get a Poku in the air, could not. Still 15 to shoot. As a screen gives an opening for the Mids. It's Summers again going up. Tough shot doesn't go. The length of a Poku making it a tough offensive opportunity there. And the Mount makes it 1 and done for a second consecutive time. As Messi Afra, cross-court pass for Benjamin. Down low, Poku's alone, and he can't finish. What a great job by Yoder to come defensively to deny. Navy their defense has been spectacular early on this season as they're holding teams to 58.5 points per game against. This is a long one and good. A 3-point field goal for John Carter Jr. And Navy has their first lead of the game as they're on top 3-2. Carter 33% from 3 on the year for Navy. He has led the Mids in scoring in 5 consecutive games. They're trying to not give a look for Benjamin as a 3 from Reeves does not go. And a high bounding rebound brought down by Deaver. Deaver up top for Navy. Now to Yoder. Yoder guarded man-to-man, driving baseline under the hoop. Reverse layup is good. Boy, the Mount switched defensively, and Yoder ended up on the smaller Jalen Benjamin, and he was able to lay it in, and Navy has scored 5 in a row after the opening 2 of the game. As Benjamin runs into a wall, whistle, and they got him on a travel. A turnover gives it back to Navy as the Mids off to a good start. About 3 minutes in, they lead them out 5-2. Navy has shot 28% this year from 3, but in their last 2 games, they've shot 70% from 2. And Mount St. Mary's is a team that believes they're going to be a very good team at denying easy 2-point field goals this year. Carter Jr. on the drive, lost it, out of bounds. Mount St. Mary's basketball as he tried to make the transition to feed it, and he turned it over. Now, one of the things you're going to see in this game is what these teams can do when facing teams that are similar to them in both size and style. Yes, once again, both the Mount and Navy are 2 teams that play a more deliberate tempo and are outstanding in the half court. DeAndre Thomas and Franta Bartone have checked in for the Mount. Bartone's a birthday boy today. Happy birthday, Franta, as he got his first touch. Thomas now for Opoku up top. Back cut Reeves. Reeves goes up strong. Cannot finish. Now a great job defending without fouling for Navy right there. And up 5-2. Here come the Mids. Summers. Pull-up jumper and Opoku denies. What a block for Nana. Still 18 to shoot for Navy. Deaver trying to drive it on Bartone. Now the feed. Right wing 3. Across the iron. And Opoku could not bring in the rebound. It's going to stay with Navy. Here's 16:06 to play in this first half. Now that's one of those opportunities lost if you're the Mount to try to pull down that board. And Navy will bring in a sub, Jalen Walker, the junior from Allen, Texas. Shot 38% from 3 last year and is 6 of 14 from deep to start this season. He is in. So is Njoku, and Njoku gets it. Up top now, Walker. 5-2, Navy leads in the early going. They're trying to get a post touch for Njoku. Cross-court feed, Summers from 3. No good short. Rebounds loose, and it bounds well out. And Navy's got another opportunity here. Post touch, Njoku swings it underneath. Summers' reverse layup is good. Opoku gave the help defense, and a great interior feed was made there by Njoku to Summers. A 7-0 run for Navy. Reeves up top for Bartone. For the Mount, they've had slow starts this year, and a bit of a slow one here. Thomas, jump pass, finds Bartone. Cross court, deflected, but it goes to Opoku. And Opoku's hook shot well wild. Nana said he got hit, no foul. And here come the Mids. Summers looking to extend upon the Navy early advantage inside the arc. He'll hand it off to Yoder. Pump fake it a 3, dribble drive into the lane. Tough runner does not go. And Opoku the rebound. Here comes the Mount. You want to try to get to Navy before they get their defense set. Easier said than done. As on the outside, DeAndre Thomas. He'll bounce with a big Opoku. The Mount running the back cuts. Navy really overplaying on the outside early on today. Thomas driving left, tough runner. It's short. And Navy with a rebound. John Carter Jr. brings it up the floor. 7-2, Navy leads. This is a long 2, no good short. Tipped out, it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Mount basketball when we return. So 14:33 to play, just underway today. Defense has led the day. Navy on top early, 7-2 on WDVM. Boy, this Navy defense standing strong in the early going. You can see it on both sides of things, really, but the Mount is 0 of 7 from the floor to get this game underway. 5 different Mountaineers have attempted a field goal, but not one has been able to knock it down. Navy is just 3 of 10 from the floor, but it is 7-2. Navy is in front early on, and the Mount will try to get it going. Jalen Benjamin back into the game, the Mount's leading scorer, and Benjamin the last 2 games has been dynamic. 21 points per the last 2. Jumping the passing lane, a steal for Summers and an uncontested layup. The Navy is overplaying, and it's paying dividends early on. That is a second Mount turnover, and Navy's in the midst of a 9-0 run. Thomas around his screen. He'll bounce with a big Jefferson up top. Now Benjamin, look how they double team. They're trying to get the ball out of Benjamin's hands. It's a poke, off from driving in, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Mount basketball, as Mezzi had it blocked away. And now Reeves and Apoku will come into the game. Eight on the shot clock for the Mount. DeAndre Thomas to inbound. He lobs it into Jefferson, handing back to Thomas. This is a 3, no good short. Rebound fought for, Navy's got it. Greg Summers will bring it up. Summers' brother Cam Summers wearing number 14. Also on the team, this is for 3 and good. Christian Silva's third 3-point field goal of the year. And Navy is in the midst of a 12-0 run. As now the pass to Reeves. He looks to drive it in the lane. The floater. It doesn't go. Rebound loose. Navy's on it. Their defense is tailing the tale in this game early on. As Summers will dribble near the center of the floor. Just the 8th ever pair of brothers to play for Navy basketball, including the great David Robinson. His brother played as well, as Njoku's able to finish. And we've got a timeout, Mount St. Mary's. Boy, Navy is having their way right now early on today. 13:06 to play in this first half. And they lead it by a score of 14-2 as we will keep it here. Well, fans, a reminder that Mount St. Mary's will be at home on Tuesday night to take on Howard, as get your tickets. Ticket office open Monday morning at 10 a.m. The number 301-447-5700. 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. Here, feel the excitement at Knott Arena. Now let's see if the Mount can get their footing in this game. This has been something that has plagued them early on this year. The slow start, and Navy has brought that outstanding defensive presence to this game. They've taken the ball right out of the hands of Mount point guard Jalen Benjamin, as Jefferson hands it for Thomas. No pass seems easy for the Mount right now. Benjamin cross court, Thomas driving it, Euro step, throws it wildly, gets it back in the corner. It's a Reeves look for 3, good! Oh, do the Mount need it? Well, it was disjointed. A deflected pass goes out to Reeves, and he hits a 3 to end a 14-0 Navy run. And Reeves has scored the first 5 of the game for Mount St. Mary's. Silva up top for Summers. Now it is Carter on the drive. Goes down, late whistle and a foul. Uh-oh, Carter's grabbing his knee. Let's hope he's okay. Now Mount was off to the races. The foul's going to be on the floor. It'll be the first on the Mount, as Mount St. Mary's will bring in their outstanding defensive freshman guard, Jalen Gibson, for a first time today. And Carter is going to come out of the game, but he appears to be okay, walking off without a limp. Inbounding for the baseline for the midshipmen will be Christian Silva, his 3rd year on the varsity roster, a player that started on Navy's JV team, called their developmental roster team, as the lob up top is caught by P.J. Roach around his screen. Roach inside the arc, now dishing onto the perimeter for Silva. 14-5, Navy leads, As in the corner, it's Roach again, 8 to shoot. Navy looking for a back cut, nothing is there. Deaver goes to work, kicks it out, Benjamin steals. The Mounts on the break. Jalen Benjamin goes up strong, had it knocked away. Opoku's able to win it, and he's fouled. Boy, even in transition, Navy able to get back and make it tough for the Mount. Mount St. Mary's will be inbounding when we return. 11:54 to play first half. Navy's on top early, 14-5, as this is Mount St. Mary's basketball. Well, Mount St. Mary's trying to figure it out on the offensive end early on. They're just 1 of 12 from the field to get this game going. But the Mounts within 9. It's 14-5 Navy in the early going. So this is an important next 4 minutes for Mount St. Mary's, as they'll be inbounding, 24 to shoot after the foul on Roach. Reeves inbounds to Benjamin, corner 3. No good, back iron, long rebound. Jalen gets it back. He'll lay it up. It's blocked away. It's out of bounds. It'll be Mount basketball. You know, the great man-to-man of Navy can hurry you and take you out of a rhythm offensively. Benjamin found that rhythm against Ohio. He was 9 of 10 from the field. It was an incredible effort from the Mount St. Mary's guard. As here's Messi off from on the outside. Messi looking to drive it, finds Jefferson to the foul line. 8 to shoot, Reeves. Jump pass, Malik's got it with a left hand, no good. Now Navy will come the other way. 8.5 minutes in, Navy leads by 9. Straightaway Deaver 3, front iron no. Malik Jefferson gets the rebound. And did he get fouled? He did, he got poked in the eye on the rebounding effort. A 4th team foul on Navy. And right now, the midshipmen are denying the 3 ball, and they are also denying the layup. It's hard to do both, but they've been able to defend really in every way, shape, and form in the half court. And it's been remarkable to watch here, as Jalen Benjamin will bring it up for the Mount. Benjamin 0 for 4 from the floor early on today. Reeves has the basketball. He's got all 5 from Mount St. Mary. Benjamin on the outside. Now finding Jefferson. Jefferson down to the low block. Goes to work. Scores with the left hand. A great job by Malik Jefferson to dribble down to the post and go over the top of Njoku. And with it, his first field goal of the game. And the Mounts cut it to 14-7. And Njoku up top. Now finding Summers. They front the post, does them out defensively. Navy is a team once again that does the majority of their damage inside that 3-point arc, as the 3 does not go. From Nelson, and here comes the Mount the other way. Mezzi Afra on the outside. Once again, Navy taking away that early driving opportunity for Mezzi. Straight away. They're switching defensively. He's a great driver of the basketball. There he goes, off class, and he scores. Mezzi Afra. And the Mount now has turned the tables after Navy's 14-0 run. It's a 7-0 run for Mount St. Mary's. They're within 5. And Joku, outstanding, big off the bench. Roach back to one. Joku knocked away, and the Mount's got it. Jefferson deflected it and went off the backboard. Here comes Benjamin, mid-range pull up, good! And we've got a timeout, Navy! Here comes the Mount on a 9-0 run after the big start from the midshipmen. It's 14-11. And Navy, they are a program. The last time Navy was in the NCAA tournament was all the way back in 1998, and it felt like last year was going to be the year. They were the #1 seed going into the Patriot League tournament, but their leading scorer and outstanding senior guard, Cam Davis, had to sit out their postseason game because he was in the COVID protocol, and Navy was upset by Loyola, the Mount's main rival in the Patriot League. And in the end, the Mids were left to wait another year. So will this be the year? I think about it, the last team that Navy faced in the NCAA tournament was a University of North Carolina team that had Vince Carter and Antoine Jameson. It's been a while, but they are an outstanding team and an opportunity undoubtedly this season. Carter will bounce for a post touch, and Joku's got it. And Joku back out to Carter, a 3 right wing, good! And it ends the run for the Mount, which was at 9-0. Well, a 3 from Carter, and it's 17-11. The Mount running a weave up top. Reeves, hands with a big Bartone, and now Benjamin has got the basketball. While Carter's at 2 threes, only a 33% shooter on the year from deep. This is a 3, but it grazes the front iron. And off on the run is Summers. Over to Yoder. Lays it up, whistle, and a goaltend. A bucket will count. Opoku got a piece after it hit the backboard. And it's now 19-11, Navy in front. Though John Carter Jr. has taken over that lead scoring role for Navy, averaging 13.7 points per game. He was the leading scorer when he was a freshman in the entire Patriot League, now in his senior campaign. Here's Reeves. Bouncing up top for Benjamin, the transfer, who's been dynamite for the Mount. There's a chance Benjamin might be the most dynamic, as this is a turnover off the left foot of Reeves and out of bounds. He might be the most dynamic transfer in the NEC, as Gibson will come in for Reeves from Mount St. Mary's. Jalen Benjamin, he comes from a great basketball family. His father, Ishua Benjamin, averaged close to 11 points per game in a 4-year career at NC State. He actually played on the same team as Archie Miller, a longtime basketball coach. Is a feed down low, and Joku with a tough catch on the low block going into Bartone with the left hand, muscling his way up to score. And all of a sudden in this game of runs, it's 7 in a row for Navy. And they're up 21-11 as a pass deflected. It goes back to Benjamin. The Mount catching a break there. Between the rings, Jalen Benjamin going to his right around the screen. Off from up top, a 3, no good. Rebound loose, out of bounds. It'll be Mount basketball, as I believe we got a media timeout. 8 minutes to play here in this first half. So stoppage on the floor. Our score, Navy 21, Mount St. Mary's 11. Back with more after this on WDVM-TV. Great to be with you here today on WDVM-TV. My name is Adam Pohl. And it's 21-11, Navy in front. You can watch this game online as well on NEC Front Row. All Mount home games all year to be on NEC Front Row, including our Tuesday night tilt. The Mount will host Howard. But so happy to be working with WDVM here this season as the lob in comes to Jalen Benjamin. The Mount down by 10. As Navy, after the Mount had a 9-0 run, has responded with 7 in a row of their own. Malik Jefferson on the low block, going to work on Njoku. Turns up and under move with the left hand, no good. Well, he had the look. He just couldn't get it to go. And it's one and done for the Mount. Summers the other way. On the wing, catching Walker. Pull up in the lane, no good across the iron. And the rebound pulled in by DeAndre Thomas. Here comes the Mount. Mount St. Mary's trying to find their offense against this great Navy defense as a jump pass is stolen by Yoder. Yoder the other way, right wing Carter. Carter will back it up. Open for three and no good, spinning off the iron. There, Jalen Walker. He got a great look. And Mount St. Mary's the other way. They've scored 11 points in 13 minutes today. Navy won a game this year against Radford, 47-33. Benjamin on the wing. Around his screen. Now up top for Offram, 10 to shoot. The Mount's going to make it happen here. Opoku finding Thomas, corner three, well short. And then Njoku saves it in, and Navy comes the other way. Nothing coming easy for Mount St. Mary's on the offensive end. As they get a post touch, and Njoku on the low block. Going to Opoku, double team comes. Kick out, Summers spinning up and under, and he's fouled. And Summers will get to the line to shoot two. And DeAndre Thomas gets the foul. Only the second team foul on Mount St. Mary's. But I think it's going to be the second. Both have been on Thomas. As the free throw from Summers is short. He struggled from the line this year. Summers is 8 for 16 from the line this year. We're mentioning he's one of a pair of just 8 brothers to ever play basketball at Navy. David Robinson and his younger brother Chuck, a part of that list. Chuck Robinson, class of 1993. As it's now 22-11, Navy's in the midst of an 8-0 run. The Mount scoreless here over the last 3.5 minutes. Here's Benjamin on the drive. Finds Jefferson on the low block with the left hand. Scores in the lane. Boy, the Mount needs to do that. They need to find their bigs and let them go to work down low, because it is hard to drive the basketball to score against Navy. As around the perimeter it goes, here's Summers. Finding Carter, 10 to shoot. Navy's in no hurry here. Yoder catches, 7 to shoot. Yoder driving on Benjamin. Yoder stops, baseline jumper, good. He took a little bit of a step back there and knocked it down. And he puts Navy on top by 11 at 24-13. From they're trying to get that post touch for Opoku. Easier said than done. Benjamin pump fake on a 3. Look at them chase Jalen Benjamin. Lobbing over the top. Nana's got it! And he dunks it home. Oh, what a feed. And Opoku, without much room to operate, throws it down. And his first bucket of the game, and it's 24-15. As the mids with the basketball, Walker drives, and he's fouled. It was, we'll have to see who's going to get the foul. It's going to be on Opoku. Mount had 2 players trying to deny that shot. And Jalen Walker at the line. He's 3 of 5. Walker, a junior majoring in quantitative economics. I had to say that slowly to make sure I said it correctly. Free throw is up and good. When it's hard to spell your major, it's a pretty tough major. I thankfully did not major in quantitative economics. I think you could tell that by now, though, if you are a regular watching or listening to these broadcasts. As Walker now with a second. He's averaging 5.2 points per game. He's had a lot of time early on in this one as the left-hander connects. And Navy's on top by 11. Inside 5 minutes to play in this first half. Happy to have you with us on WDVM-TV today. Up top, Afra. Looking for a poke on the mount. Shooting 25% of this first half. Jump pass down low. Nana is fouled by Deaver. You know, Deaver didn't like it. He said, I didn't move, but you've got to allow a player that catches the ball in the air to have room to come down. And when Nana came down with that pass, he came down into Deaver. And that is the second foul. And the 15th foul, that's a big one. As now to inbound, it will be Reeves. He lobs it into Jefferson. Reeves in the corner, high arcing three, across the iron. And they might get a foul on Opoku on the rebound. That's going to be his second. A push off there. Well, that's a big shot. That's one the Mount needs to go down. And Reeves, who has hit a three today, is now 1 of 4 from deep. The Mount, as a team, is 1 of 8 from three-point range. As both Opoku and Jefferson will come out, the Mount's going to play a little bit smaller here defensively. Martone and Gibson in. 26-15 Navy. As Walker up top, first time in, Nate Allison, a 6'7" junior from Fayetteville, Georgia, wearing number 35. Yoder. Now this is Allison. As Allison hands it off now for Summers, spinning in the lane. Tough shot, good. He hangs and hits off glass with the left hand. He's got 7, and it's 28-15 Navy. Reeves trying to get a post touch for Offroom. Back cut, Thomas, kicked away. It'll be Mount basketball. That deflected off of a few Navy players. As we go to immediate timeout, our final of the half. So we've got 3:56 to play in this first half. Navy's defense has dominated the day early. Navy leads them out 28-15. As this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Enduring Memorial gives you peace of mind that comes with knowing you have chosen wisely and well. Family owned and operated for over 4 generations. Enduring Memorial is Gettysburg and Hanover.
Mount St. Mary's looking to battle back. They're down 28-15 early here to Navy. As the Mount will inbound 16 to shoot. Mount St. Mary's winning the NEC tournament and going to the NCAA tournament for a 6th time in their program history a year ago. As Offram finds Benjamin on the baseline. Well, he had a look, didn't take it. Now 5 to shoot. Jalen, tough pull-up 3, and he got fouled. And Benjamin will be at the line for 3 free throws here for the Mount, where he's been spectacular at the line this year. Now, this is a Mount program that returned 7 of their top 8 starters from a year ago, and they have really tested themselves in the non-conference. As the free throw is up, and it is good. Really, no team in the NEC plays a tougher schedule than Mount St. Mary's. They've already played Villanova, a top 5 team in the country, Kentucky, a top 15 team in the land. They held up very well on the road at Ohio, who won a game in the NCAA tournament last year from the MAC champions. And now today they are playing the regular season champions of the Patriot League of a year ago in Navy. And all 3 free throws made. The Mount needed all of them. It's 28-18. Navy's lead. Summers, who's had a big first half. Looking to bounce down low, nothing there. They're trying to post up Allison here. Around the perimeter it goes. Here's Silva. Silva up top, feeding left side. Catching his Summers. Summers goes, blocked away from behind as he went over Benjamin. What do we have? What do they call? Well, Mount St. Mary's got a block from behind, and after the Mount was running the other way, they blew the whistle, and they will have to check what they called. But Mount St. Mary's got a block from behind by Jefferson, and they may have ruled a flop on Jalen Benjamin. It'll still be Mount St. Mary's basketball as Jalen will bring it up the floor. Down by 10 with the basketball, Mount St. Mary's. Screens to both sides. Benjamin getting him going offensively will be so big for the Mount, as every pass is a chore right now. Even on the perimeter, Bartone's feed deflected out of bounds. The Mount will inbound, 16 to shoot. Mount St. Mary's, as Reeves comes into the game for the Mount. The Mount going small here. Bartone comes out, so a guard comes in and a forward exits. Benjamin. Now to Offram. So Mezzi's playing the 4 now. He usually plays the 3 position, 7 to shoot. Gibson finds Offram. That was the shot. It wasn't taken. Mezzi driving, mid-range pull-up, short. And what a rebound and a foul on Jefferson. A great rebound by the 6'3 junior, Sean Yoder. Comes from a basketball family, and he's got a real feel for the game. Yoder's parents both played Division III basketball at Moravian. The Navy will have it as they bring it up the floor. That's the first on Malik Jefferson. The other strutting big for the Mount. Nana Apoku's got 2 fouls. As Njoku gets it to Summers. Summers is guarded by a big. He doesn't try to take him. Here's Carter. The Mount loves to put Mezzi Offram on the leading scorer of the opposition. So he is guarding Carter here, 8 to shoot. Carter up top catching Yoder. Yoder 5 to shoot. Summers will get a look from 3. It's short. And what a great rebound there by Jefferson. Finding a way to bring it in on a ball that was well away from his body. Malik gives the screen. Benjamin's around it. Jump stop, bouncing, and it's loose. Bartone gets it. Whistle, they're going to get Yoder on the floor, and the Mount's going to be in the bonus. So the birthday boy, Bartone, is going to go to the line to shoot 1 and 1, and Yoder just got his second foul. So both Deaver and Yoder have 2. So the front end of the 1 and 1, Bartone. He's 0 for 2 with the foul line this season. You wouldn't call that much of a sample size, though. Free throw and no good. Back iron. Hurts when you miss the front end of the 1 and 1. Because you come up empty altogether, and Navy will have it up by 10. Inside, 2 minutes to play in this first half. Nelson between the rings. And Joker, the big nobody's in the lane right now for Navy. They're trying to post up Jalen Benjamin. The lob over for Nelson there, or Carter, that is near the center of the floor. He's got it to his left on the drive, stopping, fading, and hitting. How about that? Wonderful one-on-one move for Carter. He's got 8, and it's 30-18 Navy. Bartone doesn't have his dribble. He'll hand to the freshman Gibson. Now outside Offram, pump fake at a three. Messi looks to drive it. He's at the foul line. Pull up jumper short. It's been a tough first half for Offram, as Messi is now 1 of 6 from the floor. Largest lead of the game is this for the midshipmen at 12. 15 to shoot, inside a minute to play first half. They're going to get it as Summers has been a good creator for the midshipmen in this first half. Inside the arc, back up top. It's a Carter look for three, and he hits it. John Carter Jr. has been outstanding from deep today. That's his third three of the first half, and the lead is 15 for Navy. He's got 11 on the day. Jefferson to the foul line underneath Bartone, lays it up and got fouled. And Bartone will go to the line. He was kind of caught under the basket. He'll get to the charity stripe to shoot two. Well, you'll want to regroup and come back out if you're the Mount. Their win on the road at Robert Morris was a game they trailed by 13. Mount St. Mary's then trailed by 17, 2 minutes into the second half, as Bartone cannot connect.
Number 23, Josh Reeves into the game for Mount St. Mary's.
And they were able to come back and win it in overtime against Robert Morris. A second for Bartone. His third free throw of the game, and he missed it badly. That hurts when you're struggling to score. 2 empty trips from Bartone to the foul line. And now the shot clock should be off here. Navy can hold for the final shot. They've got a 15-point lead in the ball. Summers on the drive, guarded by Bartone, under the bucket, lost and out of bounds. Mount basketball, and the Mount's got time to operate. 7.7 seconds here left to look for something to gain a little bit of momentum going into the break. Gibson will be inbounding. Can Benjamin create a little bit of Mount magic? They're going to double team him in the backcourt here. As Gibson to inbound, he'll get it into Benjamin. Benjamin with a head of steam, crossing with 5. Benjamin turning the corner, into the corner. I look for 3. Reeves, no good. It's loose, and it's halftime as the buzzer sounds. A dynamic first half defensively for the Naval Academy. Stick with us, as during the break, we will have a conversation with Mount St. Mary's women's basketball head coach, Antoine White. We'll also have a look at halftime stats. All coming up next. Back in 2 minutes' time. Our score, Navy 33, Mount St. Mary's 18, as this is Mount St. Mary's basketball on WDVM. We welcome you back here to Not Arena. Great to have you with us. Navy, their defense was dominant in that first half, and the midshipmen lead Mount St. Mary's 33-18. Let's take a look at halftime stats. First, team shooting. Navy was shooting 13 of 26. They had a really good first half from the floor, 50%. 4 of 10 from three. John Carter Jr. hitting 3 of those 4 threes for the mids. They were 3 of 4 from the foul line. For Mount St. Mary's, they were 6 of 28 from the floor, so a very tough first half. 21%, 1 of 9 from 3, and 5 of 8 from the foul line. Navy out-rebounded the Mount just by 3, 19-16. The Mount had double the offensive rebounds of Navy, but Navy did outscore the Mount in the paint, 16-10. Navy also scored all 9 bench points in this game, and that's big. The Mount is a pretty deep team here this year. For Mount St. Mary's, they had 2 with 5 points, Jalen Benjamin and Josh Reeves. Reeves, 1 of 7 for the floor, 1 of 5 from 3. The Mount got 5 of their points from the foul line in that first half. They got 4 points and 4 rebounds from Malik Jefferson, who had a good half. And then 2 points, a block, and 4 rebounds from Nana Apoku. For Mount St. Mary's, Messi Offram scored. DeAndre Thomas, Bartona Gibson played as well, but did not score. For Navy in the first half of play, John Carter Jr. was the star, 11 points. He averages more than 13 a game. He had 11 on 4 of 5, shooting 3 of 4 from 3 to lead Navy. Greg Summers had 7 to go with 4 assists and 4 rebounds. What a first half. 6 for Sean Yoder, who had 2 rebounds. 4 for Njoku off the bench, the big. And then 3 from Silva, 2 points for Jalen Walker. So Navy leads them out 33-18 at halftime here at Not Arena. Now we got a special conversation coming up next. We'll take a quick break. We're back in a few minutes with a talk with Mount St. Mary's women's coach in Antoine White. Now Coach White is leading a team preseason picked to win the NEC, the regular season and tournament champions in the Northeast Conference of a year ago. That conversation is coming up right after this, as this is Mount St. Mary's basketball on WDVM. It is halftime here at Knott Arena. My name is Adam Pohl, and we are so happy to have with us to talk a little bit about Mount St. Mary's women's basketball. The Mount's new head coach, Antoine White, who's been a part of the program for a long time. And Coach White, what an exciting opportunity for you to take the reins from Coach Marcasano and to do so with a veteran team. What has it been like here getting your season underway in this new role, but with familiar faces?
Sure. Yeah, the Mount is a special place to me. I started out in 2016, and to be able to take over after Coach Maria, who I had a really good relationship with, is truly special to me. And to do it with this group of student athletes that we have, a lot of these players I've been working with for the last 3 or 4 years, and then you add our really amazing staff on top of that. I'm really fortunate and lucky to have this job.
You know what's interesting, when the Mount joined the NEC at the Division I level early on, you had 3 consecutive tournament championships, the last 2 of which sent them out to the NCAA tournament in 1994 and 1995. But it had been that long since you guys as a program had been able to return, and with the pandemic cutting short a legitimate chance to go to the tournament in 2020, it had to be even more special to make it there last year.
Yeah, it was a special run that we had last year, and so many ups and downs during last year's season. I give I give a lot of credit to our players. They had to go through a lot. They had a lot of different challenges that they had to face, and they stepped up to the plate, and they didn't complain about the early morning testing and before practice and after practice. They did what they had to do, and it was unfortunate that they performed at a high level and didn't have the fans, out there cheering them on. But we felt that support via online, and now that we're back and we're able to have fans, our first 2 home games were really, really good crowds. So it's awesome to have that feeling again back in our gym.
You've got Kendall Brzee on this team. You've got 4 players that have been with the program a long time that are in their 4th year or later with the program. But Brzee kind of leads the way. She was the NEC Player of the Year last year, also the Defensive Player of the Year. And it's not just what she brings on the court. I mean, she is a leader, and that's going to really help your team grow and try to take this thing to another level here this season.
Yeah, for sure. Kendall, she's so dynamic in what she brings to our program, both on and off the court. Great personality. She's a really high-level competitor, and she impacts the game for us in so many different ways: rebounding, assisting, scoring the basketball. And then on defense, she's so versatile, guarding 1 through 5. So when you have a player like Kendall on your roster, there's just so many different styles of basketball that you can play with a player like that.
And then, of course, you have so many others, right? You've got Michaela Harrison, who's looking like she might be the all-time 3-point shooting leader in Mount St. Mary's history. Kayla Agantovich, who's been just a rock in this program for so long. And Arne Taylor, she's only in her junior season in playing ability, or in her length of playing, but this is her 5th year of the program due to injuries early in her career. And she's had a spectacular start to the year, especially shooting the 3.
Yeah, for sure. All 3 of them, like you said, they're a huge part of this program. They were here building that foundation 3-4 years ago, and they're a really big reason to why this program is where it's at right now. And they've all played in some really big games, and they've hit really big shots, and they're going to continue to do that. That group, they set the bar extremely high for the freshmen coming in. You walk in the gym before practice, they're getting up extra shots and afterwards as well. So it's a really talented group, but they work extremely hard at their craft. And, I'm excited for them to continue their career here at the Mount.
And as well, for your team, you've got a really talented group that were freshmen last year that are taking that next step forward as sophomores. And a lot of times that can be the biggest year of growth for a player. So tell us about this trio of sophomores that could be a big part of your team this season.
special group. It's a really, really special group. I think a lot of people are excited about them, including myself. Just their development over the last few months has been very, very impressive. They go out and they work extremely hard on their game, and their minutes have gone up this year, and they're going out and they're playing some really good basketball. Jess has got off to a pretty solid start for us. Hunt is playing some big time minutes for us, doing a number of different things out on the court. Jada Lee is coming off the bench, giving us some solid minutes as well. And unfortunately, we lost BP to a knee injury, but we'll get her back in the mix. And she was playing some really good basketball as well before she got hurt.
And that would be Isabella Pelaya. For you guys as well, you've got an exciting transfer from Towson and Tess Borges, who is going to really help down low. And I know that that really helps round out your roster. So you've got a big non-conference slate. You've got quite a few games ahead, but I know you're going to finish conference play at home December 18th and December 21st with some day games at Knott Arena. And Coach White, we wish you the best of luck here as you go on the road and try to pull off some big upsets.
Adam, thank you so much for having me.
Folks, that's Mount St. Mary's head coach of women's basketball, Antoine White. We're going to take a break, and we're back with more from Knott Arena right after this. Welcome back as we get ready for the second half of play. Can the Mount crack the code that is this outstanding defense from Navy? This is the largest lead of the game for the Naval Academy, as Navy is on top of them about 33-18 here at the break. Mount St. Mary's in their home whites, blue lettering and gold trim. Navy is in their dark blue tops with white lettering and gold trim. The Mount scored the opening two of the game, but Navy then went on a 14-0 run. Mount St. Mary's got within three at 14-11 with a 9-0 run, but Navy would extend it, and they have led after an 8-0 run following that. They have led by double digits for the majority of this contest. So Navy will have the basketball, and John Carter Jr. leading all scorers with 11 today will inbound as we get it going again. Great to have you with us on WDVM-TV as Mount St. Mary's tries to get into a big halftime Navy lead. John Carter Jr. on the outside, catching Deaver. He'll hand back to Carter, 13 to shoot. Around his screen, the bounce, and it's stolen. Here comes the Mount. Offram looking for something in transition, going all the way, lace it up, and scores. Messi, a great job there to stop, kind of find himself and lay it in. And for Offram, it is his second field goal of the game. With a Mount, a steal, and a score. Post touch, Deaver goes to work in the lane with the left hand, can't get it to go. Summers offensive rebound. And they're playing 5-on-4. Reeves is on the ground. Carter bounces. It's rolling into the backcourt. It'll be a violation as Navy picks it up here. Back-to-back turnovers A good start to proceedings here in the second half for Mount St. Mary's. Trying to get this crowd here at Knott Arena energized. That's not an inbound, it'll be Reeves. Mount St. Mary's hit just 1-3 in that first half. That'll be something to watch out for. Benjamin, will they get a look here? Finds Jefferson. Back cut, Reeves cutting in, lays it up, blocked away. Reeves has got it on the floor, and it's going out of bounds. It'll stay with him out. The shot clock did not reset. Now Mount St. Mary's will have 10 to shoot. Reeves had it torn away from him, but the ball went cascading out of bounds. All right, Reeves will inbound from the baseline here. And he'll take the three. No good. That corner look just has not been there for the majority of the day for Josh Reeves. And Navy comes the other way with it. Yoder, what a game Yoder's had. As he goes around his screen, looking to drive in the lane, bouncing and unable to put it home deeper. And a great job to help to get that rebound, Malik Jefferson. Boy, Mount St. Mary's has done a good job on the boards today. They just haven't been able to do anything here in their half-court offense. Opoku. He'll go to work on the smaller Yoder here. Nana turning into the lane. Jump pass out. Reeves. Extra pass. Three off from in and out. And a rebound for Navy. Now a good offensive set there. It just didn't go down for Mount St. Mary's. Summers for Yoder. Pump fake. Great bounce of Summers. Goes up and lays it in. That's the type of bucket Mount St. Mary's has not been able to find today. Beautiful ball movement and an uncontested layup. Offram on the drive again. Gets a body contact and he's fouled. And Messi Offram will go to the line to shoot two. That is where Messi is at his best. Such a unique player. And coming into today, 39 of his 43 field goal attempts have been from two-point range. He's attempted 3 threes today, as the free throw is good. Offram is a 75% free throw shooter, but he's really been attacking the basket. Both his field goal percentage and his free throw shooting percentage are up this year. And from the floor, it's been because he's been finishing around the rim often as he makes them both and brings them out within 13. Now, when you're trailing big in a game, digging in on this side, the defensive end, is of such great importance. As Summers, they look for a post touch, they can't get it, and around the perimeter it goes. As Carter hands now, and we've got an offensive foul, an illegal screen. So when Carter handed that ball off, he made contact with a Mount defender, and Carter gets the foul, I believe. Deaver had the previous foul, his third, and John Carter Jr. just got his second. And now Benjamin brings it up for the Mount. Thomas double team, cross-court pass, good ball movement. Look at Opoku down the lane, whistle, what do we got? Offensive foul. Opoku trying to dribble it from the three-point line. And he just got his third, and that's a big one for the Mount. Still 17-11 to play. As Frenta Bartone will now enter. The Mount, they're a better team with Nana Opoku on the floor, especially on the defensive end. And Nana trying to do a little bit too much with the basketball there. They get a touch for Njoku with the foul line. He looks to hand it off for Yoder. Mid-range pull-up, does not go. And the rebound loose on the floor. Whistle, and it's on Navy. Jalen Benjamin, incredible effort. And he got steamrolled going for that rebound. That's one of those there immediately, though. Opoku comes out of the game, and a chance for a rebound right there, and it ends up rolling all the way out to the three-point line. Well, Mount St. Mary's has had a good defensive start here. Navy scoring 2 points in the first 3+ minutes. Benjamin, jump pass out, Bartone from three, high arcing, back iron, no. Oh, it was right on target, it did not go. The Mount just has not been able to score. Open three, good. Wide open Christian Jones. Or check that, it was Jalen Walker. And the left-hander knocked it down. And the Navy lead is a game-high 16 for the midshipmen. Cross-court pass for Thomas in the corner. He tries to make a move. Thomas bouncing underneath. Bartone was cutting well away. Long feet ahead. Yoder will lay it in. A great long feet ahead. And it's 40-22. Navy running and hiding. And we got a timeout, Mount St. Mary's. So timeout on the floor. 15:58 to play. And Navy is up big. They lead them out 40-22. As this is Mount St. Mary's basketball on WDVM. Well, Navy in the midst of another run here as they lead about 40-22, 15:58 to play. They've scored 5 in a row, and the Mount has scored 4 points in the first 4 minutes of this second half. That's been the tough thing. Mount St. Mary's got off to a very good defensive start to this second half, but they're only 1 of 5 from the floor as the inbound comes to Benjamin. This is a huge stretch. The Mount needs a run here to try to get back into the game. Opoku's going to play with 3 fouls here in 16 minutes to play. Nana will hand off to Benjamin. On the outside, tough look from 3. Back iron, no. Just not a high percentage shot, even though it was. A look for Benjamin as Summers throws a great job to save it there by Jalen Walker. Now on the outside, Silva. Silva, he's the guy that tries to shoot that 3 often. And Joku Silva will take it and make it around and in. And they've ruled it a 3-point field goal. They're going to check it, though, at the next timeout. 43-22, Navy leads. Post touch for Opoku, Nana, and a reach-in foul on the floor. And that is a 4th team foul on Navy early on here. And John Carter Jr. will come back in. We've got another media timeout. 15:03 to play in this contest. Navy leading 43-22. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball. Well, they went to the monitor and looked at that three from Silva, and it was not a three. A foot was on the line. So it is a long 2-point field goal. Navy's lead is 20 at 42-22. The Mount will inbound, 19 to shoot. That last foul was also on Christian Silva, his second. 14 foul. DeAndre Thomas to inbound. He'll lob up top for Jefferson. And now DeAndre Thomas has it around his screen. Finds Jefferson. A handoff to Offer Mezzi goes down to the ground. No foul. And Navy's got to break the other way. Look at the steal. DeAndre Thomas coming back. And Mount St. Mary's with a fresh shot clock into the front court. Here's Thomas. Gets a screen. DeAndre on the drive. Lays it up and is fouled. Boy, I mean, the aggressive nature of Navy. And Thomas was hacked in the act. And DeAndre will be at the line to shoot two. And DeAndre was mostly just a catch and shoot guy from deep last year for Mount St. Mary's. He has shown a much more diversified game. He's really driving the basketball to the basket this season. He has worked as Jalen Benjamin's backup point guard as well. As that last foul was on Njoku, and it is his third foul. That's now a second attempt for Thomas, and good. And the Mount trails 42-24. That's what Mount St. Mary's has got to do. They got to drive it in. We're going to see the freshman Jetty Cordelia now coming in for a first time. A freshman from the Netherlands, a town called Tilburg in the southern part of the country, actually closest to a big city in Belgium, Antwerp. Jetty Cordelia wearing number 12 as Navy runs the weave up top. An 18-point lead of the ball. On the drive, Carter Jr. all the way to score. John Carter Jr. so efficient today. 5 of 6 from the floor. He's got 13 points. And the lead is back to 20 for Navy in this one. The midshipmen are in control at Knott Arena. Jump pass down to Cordelia. Spinning in the lane to score. What a nice play for the young freshman. That is for Cordelia, his 5th collegiate field goal. Giving them out a little bit of a boost off the bench. That's great to see. The freshman starting to pay dividends here late in or midway through the non-conference slate. As the bounce of the foul line, catching Allison. Now on the outside, Jalen Walker down low, knocked away, late whistle and a foul. They're going to get it on Jalen Gibson of Mount St. Mary's. The Mount was going to be on the run the other way. Yeah, you can see why this Navy team is holding opponents to just 58.5% or points per game. Teams have shot only 41% for the floor, and that's high major teams, so the jumper doesn't go. But Allison the rebound, and now Silva on the drive. His left-handed runner is short, and Mount St. Mary's Opoku gets the board. Long lead ahead for Thomas in transition. DeAndre Thomas, the Mount couldn't get anything early, and there's another job of jumping a passing lane. How many deflected feeds have we seen today from these midshipmen? Out of bounds, Mount St. Mary's basketball to inbound, 44-26, Navy leading. As Gibson will cue the Mount offense, 21 to shoot. Into Cordelia, hands to Gibson, turning the corner. The bounce pass for Opoku is stolen. Here comes Carter, down the lane, blocked away from behind. Nana sends it away, and here comes the Mount. Crossover dribble, Benjamin. Pull up three. No good short. Cordelia grabs the board, and the Mount's got it back. Benjamin gets the screen, but it's an illegal screen. That basket does not count, and it'll be Navy basketball. 12:55 to play. Just seems like Mount St. Mary's has not been able to gain that momentum in the second half, even though they have played well defensively. Austin Inge in the game here for Navy, wearing number 0. Here's Walker on the move. He'll back it up on the dribble for Silva, top of the key. Silva finds Allison up top, right back to Silva. Around the screen, this is Carter. Taking a baseline, and he is fouled. And John Carter Jr. will go right back to the line where he has not missed a free throw this year. He's 12 for 12 on the year, as DeAndre Thomas just got his third foul. 12:32 to play in the game. We are right in the middle of Mount St. Mary's non-conference slate, as the Mount will host Howard here at home on Tuesday. Then they're on the road at Loyola, as there's the first miss of the year for Carter from the line. Another Patriot League foe, the big rivalry game next Saturday at 1 p.m. We'll have the broadcast on an audio broadcast on our social media feeds, as the Mount will be at Loyola. Home game still with Howard, American, Morgan State, and UMBC for the Mount. There's the shooter's touch for Carter. He knocks down the second, and Navy's up by 19. 12 and a half minutes to play. Benjamin will go to his right on the outside, looking to find a big down low Opoku. He's going to turn the corner. Nana going to work with the left hand. Up and foul. And Opoku will get to the line to shoot two. First time that Opoku will go to the charity stripe today. Walker just got his first foul. Team 6, though, that is important. You know, when you're down big, trying to get yourself back in a game like the Mountain is right now. The ability to score with the clock stopped is of such great importance, as Opoku misses the first. Nana's a better free throw shooter, though, 7 of 12, including that one on the year. This year, he has scored in double figures in 4 of 6 games. As Opoku, he's got just 2 today. As here's the second, it is up and no good short. And it is Navy to bring it in. Now, Mount St. Mary's, their guards have shot well at the line, but their bigs have struggled. Opoku there, and Martone missed 3 in the first half. Gibson got a hand on that pass. Inge, mid-range pull-up short. Offensive rebound, tough to rebound an air ball. The shot clock did not reset. 10 to shoot for the Mids. Inge gets a screen right, goes that way. Bouncing for Allison underneath, blocked away from behind. And it's out of bounds. Navy basketball, 2 to shoot. Malik Jefferson with a block. And we've got a timeout on the floor. So 11:45 remains in this one. Our score, Navy 45, Mount St. Mary's 26. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball on WDVM-TV. Welcome back to Not Arena. You know, it's early in this season. A lot of times a Patriot League champion is somewhere between a 13 and a 15 seed in the NCAA tournament. This Navy team, if they win the Patriot League this year, they got a chance to be seated on the high end of that equation. They have that great win against Virginia. They've got 2 to shoot. Silva inbounds. Carter gets a look, and he hits. A fitting bucket for the way this afternoon is gone for the Mount. They run the inbound play for Carter, and he knocks it down. And Carter has got now 16 points, 47-26. Navy in control at Not Arena. Back cut for Gibson, catching, and he's fouled. A fortunate break there. Gibson never really had control of that basketball. He was trying to kind of run it down, and because we have seen the whistle quite a bit in this second half, Jalen Gibson will go to the line to shoot 1-1 here. The freshman guard from Evanston, Illinois. Now, a lot of times, as a young player, you got to get stronger when you're a freshman, right? Is a free throw no good? Mount just can't get anything to go down here. But Jalen Gibson, he is such an impressive looking guy. He is so built. He's built like a senior, and he is a freshman. Allison makes a move in the lane, turning to his left, the up and under move. Boy, a tough whistle there for the Mount. Didn't look like there was much there at all, but Allison's going to the line to shoot 2. He went into the mouth of Malik Jefferson. See if they get the foul on. They're going to get it on Jalen Gibson, so they get it on Gibson for reaching in from behind. I didn't think Jefferson did anything there. Now here's the free throw, and it is good. Now Allison's first free throw of the year. Playing in his 4th consecutive game, actually playing in his 7th consecutive game. He played in just 3 games last year, and now he's played in all 7 here for Navy. We got a whistle, and let's see what this is about. And I think what they're going to take a look at is if Malik Jefferson got hit by Allison with an elbow to the chops. Now, if that's the case, it would not take away from Allison's second free throw. Well, there is a chance the Mount could go to the line here. 11:04 to play. We're going to stay right here as Navy has a 48-26 lead over Mount St. Mary's. It's interesting. Mount St. Mary's, great to see honoring. You can see it on the floor here. We're at Not Arena. This is Coach Jim Phelan Court, the coach of the Mount from 1954 to 2003. But in between those numbers on the floor here at Not Arena is that blue bow tie that Jim Phelan wore as he guided this Mount program to their greatest heights. And for Coach Phelan, who passed away this summer at the age of 92, the Mount honoring the patriarch of the program by wearing a bow tie patch on their jerseys all year long. It is right above the Under Armour logo, right, kind of at the right collarbone of the jersey, in honor of the great Jim Phelan, who is still in the top 20 of collegiate wins in the history of collegiate basketball. He won 830 games of the Mount, and it's so incredible to see how he has kind of passed this thing off, this great basketball program and really athletic program, not just through his family, so many in his family. Of course, Lynn Robinson, his daughter, is the athletic director here at Mount St. Mary's and has done such an incredible job. But not only that, his top assistant was Milan Brown. Milan Brown, after Coach Phelan took them out to the 1995 and 1999 NCAA tournaments, well, Coach Milan Brown took them out to the NCAA tournament in 2008. And one of his assistants was a guy named Dan Engelstad. Of course, Coach Engelstad now heading up the Mount. And Coach Engelstad taking them out to the 2021 NCAA tournament. And even Coach Jamie Christian now at George Washington. Jamie here at the Mount for 6 seasons. Took them out to the NCAA tournament twice in 2014 and 2017. And Coach Christian was the player that scored the last ever basket on a team coached by Jim Phelan, where Milan Brown was Jamie's coach in the last 2 years of his collegiate career. And then Coach Christian guiding them out back to being champions. And let's see what they're going to rule. And I think they're going to say nothing doing with that shot to the chin of Malik Jefferson. Though they're not going to rule a flagrant foul. And in essence, Allison will have a free throw and we'll get back to basketball. 11:04 to play. Navy up 48-26. Tough day for the Mount on their home floor, where Mount St. Mary's has such great success over the years. A second attempt does not go. And Malik Jefferson the rebound. Thomas will bring it up here for Mount St. Mary's. This is still the time to learn and get ready. We're a month away from conference play, where the Mount will open with 2 games at home in late December. Cross-court pass, driving baseline, Reeves. Boy, no foul. He got bumped out of bounds. Nevertheless, Navy with the steal, and here come the mids. Yoder. Yoder is such a kind of a glue guy. He finds Allison to score. On the low block, his 5th field goal of the year. And it's 50-26. Navy just about doubling up Mount St. Mary's. Now Poco Hansford Gibson down the lane. Jump pass. Malik wasn't ready for it, and it's out of bounds. And it's Navy basketball. And both Cordelia and Benjamin will come back into the game for Mount St. Mary's. Now this is going to be one for the Mount to absorb and try to regroup from the play again 3 nights from tonight. We will not be on WDVM on Tuesday, but you can, of course, come here to Knott Arena or watch our game at NECFrontRow.com. The Mount taking a Howard team that is greatly improved. Blocked there by a Poku, but a whistle and a foul. And Carter's going to go to the line. Let's hope he's okay, as John Carter Jr. has gone down a few times here today. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Off from his first foul, team 6th, with 10:04 to play. The Mount had 1 run in this game. They were down 14-2 early. They went on a 9-0 run to get within 3. And unfortunately, it has been all Navy since. Free throw is up and good. Now Howard will be in the gym on Tuesday night, one of the top teams expected in the MEAC this year. Then the Mount will take on another Patriot League foe in Loyola, the team that upset Navy in the quarterfinals a year ago. For the big rivalry game next Saturday at 1. That'll be at Loyola before the Mount's right back at home. Or check that the Mount then is on the road at Santa Clara, and then they're back at home for a stretch of 3 in a row. That starts 2 weeks from today, when Mount St. Mary's will host American University in their annual tilts. 52-26 Navy. One a day for the midshipmen, and it's all been because of what they've done on this side of the floor. Benjamin cross-court, Cordelia catches. Now Opoku in the corner. Benjamin around the screen finds Nana. Nana will go to work in the lane, kick out, open 3. No good, across the iron. And the rebound that goes into the hands of Njoku. Even the open shots have not gone down for the Mount today. They are 1 of 15 from 3. And they have shot the same percentage in the second half that they did in the first. Back cut, catching Summers, blocked away from behind. And it's out of bounds. And it'll stay Navy basketball. That's one of those plays Cordelia kind of just watched it go out of bounds. It wouldn't have been easy to save it in, but if he was able to do so, of course, it's Mount basketball 10 to shoot now. And Nana's block parade continues. That was his 3rd of the game. Around the screen, mid-range pull-up, Yoder short, and a good box out. Malik Jefferson has had a very good afternoon for the Mount defensively. Benjamin around the double screen. They're double teaming him on the outside. It's a messy out from 3, no good back iron. And here comes Navy. It's going to be tough for the Mount to get to 40 today. Navy held Radford to 33 points this year. That is a staggering number. As here's a pull-up jumper well off for Yoder, and Thomas the rebound. But they have guarded the dribble drive so beautifully. And it's something Mount St. Mary's does well, drive the ball to the basket. Here's Malik Jefferson down low, gets him into the air, can't finish, gets it back, and a whistle. It's tough, of course. You get a whistle that'll put Jefferson to the line, but he literally had the offensive rebound and was about to throw it down. But that is a fourth foul on Njoku. And it sends Jefferson to the line to shoot two, where he'll try to end this 8-0 Navy run. And he does. Mount St. Mary's scoreless stretch of 5 minutes and 39 seconds comes to an end. And now a second attempt, and it goes for Jefferson. So Malik knocks down both. He's got 6 points and 7 rebounds to go with 2 blocks today. And the Mount's going to bring full court pressure off of the Meg. The inbound. Here comes a double team in the backcourt. Summers in trouble. Jump ball. And the alternate arrow will give it back to Mount St. Mary's. Now that looked more like the Mount Mayhem days of yesteryear as the Mount double teaming off the inbound. And let's see, the arrow was pointed towards the Mount. Yeah, it should be Mount St. Mary's basketball, shouldn't it? As our officiating trio comes together. And let's see. Christian Silva's tried to inbound this ball a few times. And now they're going to bring everybody together to talk it through to see if the possession arrow should be changed. But it's Mount St. Mary's basketball. With 20 on the shot clock, 8:21 to play. 52-28, Navy leads. Thomas will inbound to Jefferson, the big up top, gives it right back to Thomas. Bouncing for Malik, the runner, no good. In the lane, kind of a long push shot there for Jefferson. It just did not go down. It's been one and done for Mount St. Mary's for the majority of the afternoon. Daniel Deaver hands it off now around his screen, catching Yoder. Down low, Deaver gets a man in the air, and they're going to get a foul. Poku was there to cover, but Deaver will be at the line shooting two when we return here to Knott Arena. 7:59 to play. It's 52-28. Navy leads on WDVM-TV. Well, the Mount has just 8 field goals today. It's just been that kind of afternoon offensively. We got 7:59 to play. Navy's up 52-28. And it has really been a spectacular defensive effort here for the visiting midshipmen. As Deaver at the line, the first of 2. And it is up and good. You know, Deaver, that's his first point of the game. He is one of the leading scorers for the Mids. He started just 2 games a year ago, but the Marshall High School product in Northern Virginia. He is a big part of Navy this year. Navy, just like the Mount, a veteran team, they start all juniors and seniors, and that's why you're going to see these 2 teams have success this year. Thomas, step back 3. No good, back iron. And this will be Mount basketball off the long rebound. DeAndre with a pump fake got the defender in the air, but could not knock down the 3. And it's now 1 of 16 from deep for the Mount today. You'd love to see them try to gain some momentum. As Messi Avram will go to work. Yoder took a fall there as Malik Jefferson scores. And they rule a flop warning on Sean Yoder. They got Jalen Benjamin for it, and they get Yoder for it. And now, you know, the Mount's able to pick up full court pressure here. It's something we haven't seen much of in the Coach Ingolstadt era. Double team comes, and they just got Opoku for a foul, and that's going to be his 4th. Mount St. Mary's has got some very long players, though, and that can be tough when you're double teamed to 5 passing lanes. That's not going to be on Opoku, and that's good for the Mount. They got the foul on Benjamin, and Yoder will shoot 1 and 1 here, where he's 5 of 9 from the free throw line this year. Navy leads 53-30, free throw good. Now the Mount will once again, they've got just 2 road games left in their non-conference. You're kind of trying to gear up for the beginning of conference play, which will begin almost exactly a month from now, as Yoder makes them both. The Mount's first home game in conference play here Wednesday, December 29th against FDU. The Mount, the reigning champions of the Northeast Conference. Malik Jefferson on the outside. Nobody in the lane. Messi from pump fake, dribble, drive, double teamed. In the corner, 13 to shoot. He lost it. Oh, they ruled a foul. Did they rule a foul? They ruled a foul. Boy, tough break for Navy. As Afram lost the ball that was going out of bounds. It looked like a Mount turnover. But instead, the 19th foul, 3rd foul on Yoder. And Afram will shoot the front end of the 1 and 1 here. It's up and it is good. Afram 3 of 3 from the foul line today. He's got 7. He's going to be such an enormous factor for the Mount as they head into conference play. Double team in the backcourt, quick feed over to Silva. Opoku coming. They got to beat the timeline, Navy does. Summers picked up his dribble, in some trouble. They beat it by a second. Yoder gets it over to Nelson, and Navy can settle into a half-court set. Fronting the post is off the fingertips of Deaver, out of bounds, Mount basketball. You know, all day long, Navy has sped up the Mount in their half-court offense. And the Mount now starting to speed up Navy in theirs. Thomas around his screen. DeAndre bouncing underneath the poke! And he throws it down. His second two-handed flush of the game. And the Mount starting to get a little bit of life here in this middle portion of the second half. Too little too late, but good to see. In the corner, it is Nelson. Up top for Summer, 55-34 our score. This is Yoder between the rings. Gets that screen, offensive foul. They got Deaver for an illegal screen. Just moving ever so slightly to his left. 4th team foul, the Mount will inbound. When you look at Mount St. Mary's, only Malik Jefferson is shooting 50% or better from the floor. I guess Nana is as well at 2 for 4, but the Mount guards have really struggled from the field today. As they run the weave up top, Navy pushes that weave well away from the bucket. Benjamin thought about a 3, cross-court. DeAndre Thomas from deep, good. The second Mount 3 of the game, and it's 55-37. Navy gets it across the timeline quickly that time. The Mount did not double team in the backcourt there. Mount St. Mary, it was a rare zone look from Navy, and the Mount got an open three out of it. As for the mids, Nelson down low for Njoku, double team. Summers will take the three. It's across the iron, whistle. And a foul on Navy on the rebounding effort. And Mount St. Mary's, the first time we hear a little bit of life in Not Arena today. The Mount's going to shoot 2 free throws on the other end. 5:36 remains in this game, and you wish you were down 10 in this spot. But unfortunately for the Mount, they still trail by 18 here, as Malik Jefferson will shoot 2 after a third foul on Christian Silva. Jefferson trying to improve his foul shooting. Came into today 5 for 8 on the year. He was a sub 50% free throw shooter a year ago. And the first is no good short.
Number 1, John Carter into the game for Navy.
As John Carter Jr. checks back in for Navy. You look at Navy's schedule upcoming. And they will host William and Mary Wednesday night. As here's the free throw, and good. And then Navy will be at George Mason and then at Marist following. Double team in the backcourt. Boy, off of a free throw make, you could really double team. Carter still in the backcourt. He's got to get it across that timeline. Deflected pass on a steal. Benjamin straight away. Benjamin holds it up. Navy, a great job to not give up a layup there. Carter knocks it away. Oh, a steal. He just took it away from DeAndre Thomas. A chance there for the Mount to cut into a 17-point Navy lead, but again, Navy was able to make it a half-court set and defend beautifully. Summers bounces and he threw it away, looking for Njoku on a post touch. Mazzy off from the other way. Mazzy down low, Malik Jefferson, one bounce, goes up, reverses, whistle, travel. The Mount will set up full court pressure though, 4:53 to play. This is something as well Mount St. Mary's can now do a little bit as Jalen Gibson is in, because they're deeper. And with more depth, you can guard the length of the floor and just substitute more liberally. Cross-court feed for Carter. Now he finds Yoder, and the ball didn't hit the floor. Summers, 2-on-1 Euro step to lay it in. How beautiful was that move for Summers? He's had a fantastic game. He's got 11 points, 57-38 Navy. It's off from up top. Messi going to work, crossover dribble on the drive into the lane. Beautiful bounce. Apoku's fouled, and Nana Apoku will go to the line to shoot 2. I wonder if Coach Engelstad will look back at this game and wonder if he took a little bit too much time before going to this pressing style that has sped the game up a bit and kind of brought some life back to Mount St. Mary's. As here's the first free throw for Nana, and good. The Mount had nearly a 6-minute stretch without scoring right in the middle of the half, and they have gotten it going a bit offensively after Navy had gone up by 24-25 points. Second attempt, it's short. And a rebound by Tyler Nelson, the junior forward from Monroe, North Carolina. 57-39. As Yoder goes to his right on the drive, stops, beautiful kick out, open, Summers 3, it's an air ball. If there's one Achilles heel for Navy, they're not a great three-point shooting team. Benjamin spinning down the lane, blocked away. What a defensive effort by Summers. Cross-court feed. Corner 3 and good. That's their best three-point. Well, actually, Tyler Nelson hitting the 3. His came into the day 2 of 13 from deep, and it's 60-39. Navy has shot it well today. Whistle. Foul off the ball, or prior to that dunk effort, and the Mount will be at the line when we return. So we got 3:34 to play in the game. Navy leading Mount St. Mary's 60-39. As this is Mount Basketball on WDVM-TV. Well, to the foul line will be Jalen Benjamin for Mount St. Mary's. As Navy leads at 60-39. You know, it's interesting. You look back at the 2017 Mount team 5 years ago. They started 1-11, and they ended up going 13-3 in the, or 14-4, I should say, in the conference, and then won 3 conference games in the tournament to win it all. They went 17-4 in the conference. This Mount team has really tested themselves early this year. A second attempt, and good, and it's 60-40. That was a rare miss for Benjamin, an outstanding free throw shooter, better than 90%. Full court pressure brought by the Mount. Elijah Elliott, number 11, is into the game for a first time for Mount St. Mary's. As Navy brings it up the left side, a double team. Feed to Yoder. Yoder bouncing in. Joku for a two-handed jam. First time that Navy beat the Mount pressure to score. Now let's get a look at this D2 transfer. Elijah Elliott on the drive into the lane. The runner. Whistle. What do we have? They're going to get a charge. And it'll be Navy basketball. Elliott coming to Mount St. Mary's from Oklahoma Christian, where he was an outstanding scorer as a freshman, as he scored 15.5 points per game. Gibson is checked back in for the Mount. That left hand really bandaged up, kind of wrapped up for Gibson. Almost looks like a prize fighter. As the full court pressure, Carter inbounds. A double team comes. When Opoku's a part of that double team, it is tough. And now they back off a bit as John Carter Jr. brings it up. He'll beat the timeline with a second to spare. The double team comes to the front court. Summers has it inside, 3 minutes to play. Navy in control. The midshipmen's defense spectacular on this Saturday afternoon in Emmitsburg. Summers around his screen, finds his teammate a three across the air. No, and Cordelia gets the rebound off of the Nelson miss. The Mount pushes it up. Elliott looking to drive behind the back dribble. Lobs up top for Benjamin. Screen right, he goes that way. Jalen guarded by Carter. Beautiful crossover, and the jumper a bit short. Boy, that shot was there all night at Ohio. He was 9 of 10 was Benjamin for the floor at Ohio. Just not Jalen's day today. 1 of 10 for the floor. He'll be back on Tuesday night. Carter, as Benjamin goes down, Carter's three no good. And Opoku skies to get the rebound. And here comes the Mount, 2 minutes to play. Mount St. Mary's with 3 new faces on the floor. Opoku pump fake at a 3, spinning, double team comes. Anna looking, throws it away into the seats. And it's Navy basketball. And now Reeves and Bartone will enter for the mound. And Benjamin and Apogo will check out for more than likely a final time today. Well, if you're Mount St. Mary's, this obviously was not the desired result today. To have a lopsided defeat at home, but once again, when you're playing a team, you're not going to face a team that plays defense like this in conference plays. Down low, the layup does not go for Allison. Here comes the mount. Down by 22. Gibson fine selling it on the outside. But this can be really a great learning opportunity for Mount St. Mary's. A team that is expected to be outstanding defensively, searching for offensive rhythm at times. As there's a steal for Christian Jones, he'll bring it the other way. Up top, an open three. Tyler Nelson does not go. Allison rebound and finish. Timeout Navy. They're going to keep the clock rolling. They're going to bring in Mac McDonald into the game. A 6'1" freshman from Richmond. Also number 2, a freshman guard from Reston, Virginia, in Lysander Renstrom is into the game for the Naval Academy as well. Elliott's pass deflected, he gets it back. Inside a minute to play. Gibson will take the 3, but no good as it spins off the iron. And Jones brings it up for Navy. Mount St. Mary's, another good thing is they are right back at it. They'll play in just 3 days' time on Tuesday night as a 3 knockdown for Renstrom. On Tuesday night, it is Howard coming to town. That'll be a great test for the Mount. Howard's had a really good start to this year. 35 seconds left, 10-second difference. Shot and game clock, 67-40 Navy. Bartone, kick out. Reeves straightaway 3, air ball. And Navy will have it to run out the clock today. Walking it up the floor, Austin Inge. We're going to keep it here for a conversation with Mount St. Mary's head coach Dan Engelstad. And that'll be the end of our broadcast after we're able to talk to Coach. And that's the end of this one. Navy dribbles it out. The midshipmen win it as they beat them out 67-40. So we're going to keep it here, and we're going to talk to Coach Engelstad briefly and finish our TV broadcast here right at 4 o'clock. Now, Coach Engelstad's going to join us in just a moment as Mount St. Mary's falls today, 67-40. Our final score. You take a quick look at the stats. The Mount did not have a double-digit score. Malik Jefferson really had the biggest day for the Mount, as he had 9 points and 9 rebounds on the day. So let's bring it into Coach Engelstad. Thank you, Coach, for being with us. Obviously not the desired result today, but you're still a month away from conference play, and this is really a learning experience for you guys.
Yeah, today was a tough one. I mean, that's on nobody else but me. That's on, we weren't prepared. We got out toughed, we got outplayed, we got out coached, and we didn't make any shots today. But we're just, I thought we saw better basketball on the road here, and to come back to Knott Arena and not play up to our capability is disappointing. You got to give credit to Navy. They really dictated it from the jump. Their physicality, they're a really good basketball team, but we are much better than that. And like I said, it starts at the top, and I didn't have our guys ready today.
I thought Malik Jefferson, though, had a very good game. He had some contested rebounds, ended up with 9 points and 9 boards.
Yeah, he's a physical player for us, and we need Malik to stay on the glass. We gotta have it from everybody, though. Especially when you play big, strong, physical teams like that. But it's good to see Malik on the glass like that.
Well, now time to regroup. You'll play Howard on Tuesday. We wish you the best of luck, Coach.
Thank you. Yeah, quick turnaround.
That's Dan Engelstad. We're going to say thank you here, as if you're with us online on NECFrontRow.com, our coverage will continue as we'll go into our Mount postgame show, and we'll take a look back at what was a tough day at the office here for Mount St. Mary's. On the TV side, though, this is going to do it for us here today. We thank you for being with us on WDVM-TV. My name is Adam Pohl. Our final score, Navy 67, Mount St. Mary's 40. This has been Mount St. Mary's basketball on WDVM. Well, great to be with you today. Tough day for Mount St. Mary's, though. It was all Navy today. Really, from the start to the finish, the Mac got the opening 2 points. Navy went on a 14-0 run, and then Mount St. Mary's was able to battle back a bit. They have their best stretch of the first half, a 9-0 run. They get within 14-11, but Navy took over, and the Naval Academy led by 15 at the half, and they hold them out to just 22 points in the second half as well. Our final score today, Navy 67 and Mount St. Mary's 40. Taking a look at our final game stats for the game today, Navy shot 46% of the floor. They were 7 of 18 from 3. They really shot the 3 ball well, 39%. And they were 10 of 14, 72% from the foul line. For Mount St. Mary's, they shot 23% for the floor, 11 of 47. They made 2 of their 23s and 64% from the charity stripe. So Mount St. Mary's really had a tough time offensively at scoring the basketball today. They had 11 made field goals altogether in this game. Navy outscored them out in the paint 30-18. Navy's bench outscored them out 24-7. The Mount rebounded the ball pretty well. The Mount was out rebounded by 7, but of course the Mount missed quite a few shots in this game. Second chance points were only 6-4 for Navy in the contest when it was all said and done. Individual scores in this one for the Mount. Leading scorer, Malik Jefferson. He had 9 points and 9 rebounds in the game. He was the best player for the Mount today. Messi Offram had 8. It was 6 points and 4 rebounds, along with 3 assists for Jalen Benjamin. Nana Opoku had 5 points and 6 rebounds today, along with 3 block shots. Other Mount scores, Josh Reeves had 5. DeAndre Thomas had 5, all in the second half. And Jenny Cordelia had 2 in 6 minutes of time. For Navy today, 3 double-digit scores. What a game for John Carter Jr. 18 points on 6 of 10 shooting. He was 3 of 5 from deep. 11 for Greg Summers. He had 11 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Sean Yoder had a great all-court game, 10 points and 5 assists as well. Richard Njoku, 6 points, 5 for Christian Silva, 5 for Nate Allison off the bench. They then got 3 each, Renstrom and Nelson, and 1 point for Daniel Deaver, who a starter averaging almost 9 per game, was riddled with foul trouble, played just 9 minutes in this contest. So Navy goes to 5-2 with the win. Mount St. Mary's falls to 2-5 with the loss. Now the Mount will quickly regroup as they look to take on Howard on Tuesday night here at Knott Arena. against a team that's looked to be one of the best in the MEAC here upcoming. We're going to take one more break, just 1 minute. We're back to wrap things up. We'll take a look at what's upcoming for Mount St. Mary's, and we'll get you set as to what's going on around the Northeast Conference today as well. Once again, our final score, Navy 67, Mount St. Mary's 40. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball on NEC Front Row. Welcome back one final time here at Knott Arena. Navy wins it today by a final score of 67-40. Let's take a look around other scores in the Northeast Conference today. One final, St. Francis Brooklyn is playing in the Emerald Coast Classic, and North Carolina A&T, a MEAC school, they defeated St. Francis Brooklyn 73-67. A winner in the NEC today, Long Island. LIU gets their first win of the year. They win going away as they overpowered Delaware State of the MEAC 99-65. If you look at a roster, a team whose maybe their leaders of the team are in the front court that is somewhat similar to the Mount this year in the NEC, LIU really stands out. And they have their first really good day today, their first win of the year for the Blackbirds of Long Island at home. Once again, they win it 99-65. Mount St. Mary's will be at home upcoming. They're going to take on here Howard on Tuesday night. It'll be a 7 o'clock tip. Our coverage of the game will begin at 6:40 as Mount St. Mary's once again gets ready to take on the Bison here at Knott Arena. And we'll have that game here just on NEC Front Row and our social media feeds with an audio feed only, but that will not be a game on WDVM-TV. And then next Saturday, the big rivalry game, as both the Mount men and women will play at Loyola. We'll have a radio only, an audio feed of that game on our social media networks. The men will tip at 1 next Saturday. The women will tip at 5 p.m. for Mount St. Mary's basketball as the Mount tries to go on the road and get it done at Loyola. So that'll do it for us here today. Big thank you to everybody helping out with our broadcast this afternoon. Our Ralph Grunt was our statistician. My name is Adam Pohl, a tough one for the Mount, as Navy takes a big early lead, and they run and hide in this one. Our final score today was Navy 67, Mount St. Mary's 40. This has been Mount St. Mary's basketball on NEC Front Row. Have a great afternoon and evening, everybody.
Been listening to Mount St. Mary's basketball. Mount basketball is brought to you by the real estate team of Tony Little and Jane Moore, Grafcom, Glory Days Grill, Roy Rogers, and Frederick Health. This has been a production of Mount St. Mary's basketball.